Hi everyone, welcome to End of the World Weekly. Let me tell you how this show works. I'm Newsbot 29000. I'm a robot from the post-apocalyptic future. I've been programmed to send these broadcasts into the past in hopes that you Earth humans can avoid all the calamities that led to the end of the world. Okay, got it? Good. So let me tell you about some of your current events and how they spiral out of control and bring about the apocalypse. Sheriff David Clark had to rescind an offer to join the Department of National Security after CNN published a story detailing how the sheriff plagiarized parts of his master thesis. The right-wing catchphrase spouting lawman went on the attack against the reporter that broke the story, calling him a defamation of character specialist and accusing him of using electronic terrorism. After the White House learned about the sheriff's plagiarism, they got him a job on Melania Trump's speechwriting team. White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer had been suspiciously quiet the past several days. When the White House press pool started to ask about his absenteeism, they were given the runaround, until Steve Bannon cleared things up. Bannon explained that Spicer had become too fat to go on the air. Bannon, who clearly discovers time travel in the very near future and goes back to inspire the ancient Greeks' ideal of masculine beauty, was only joking, of course, because 1. By obese American standards, Sean Spicer wasn't even that fat, and 2. Bannon himself looked like he just got out of the hospital after a hunting trip with Dick Cheney. Because Trump preferred to address the public directly via Twitter, and the press secretary only had to give vague non-answers anyways, the White House decided to let Spicer go and that the position would be better filled by somebody that looked good in a bikini. The NFL shuttered itself on Tuesday after retired player Ryan O'Callahan came out of the closet. The sporting association and viewing public couldn't wrap their heads around how a big, burly offensive lineman could possibly be into dudes, and would rather see their favorite pastime cease to exist than be sullied from within by a homosexual. And that brings us to our Alternative Facts of the Week segment. Let's get started! Alternative fact number 1. Trump thought Duterte was doing such a good job of handling the Philippines' drug problems that he adopted a similar approach to people with AIDS in America, completely wiping out the disease within a generation. Alternative fact number 2. A Florida man was put under investigation this week for harassing a group of manatees. The man posted a video to Facebook showing him dumping something out of a bucket onto the sea cows. Seems like every summer you hear about someone getting in trouble for bothering a manatee. How endangered could they possibly be? Alternative fact number 3. New Hampshire accidentally passed a bill allowing pregnant women to murder people. When writing up a new abortion law, state lawmakers used language so vague it made it legal for pregnant women to commit homicide. Lawmakers fixed the wording of the bill this week, but not before 75 women went on a murder spree with no repercussions. Alternative fact number 4. NASA called dubious claims made by Gwyneth Paltrow's Goop bullshit this week. A product featured on the celebrity's wellness site said it could realign the body's energies, just like the lining of NASA's spacesuits. NASA clarified that their spacesuit's lining was specifically designed to only align the human body's energy in outer space. It didn't work on the ground. Alternative fact number 5. Most North Korean men have part of their dicks chopped off, because nobody in the Hermit Nation is allowed to have a bigger penis than Kim Jong-un, and that kid had a tiny little baby dick. That does it for this week's segment of Alternative Facts of the Week. If you have any alternative facts you'd like to hear on the show, leave a comment below and we'll talk about them next week. A Pennsylvania family decided to have their sick dog euthanized and cremated last week, but when they went to pick up the ashes, they were handed the dog's frozen remains instead. Nothing says shoddy American workmanship like a cool dog and a warm brew. Subway service had become so bad in New York that this week riders took to breaking out of a stopped train and taking their chances walking the tracks. The fed-up youths were easy targets for the master shredder to recruit for his Foot Clan, but were even more easily defeated by 4 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Well, that does it for this episode of End of the World Weekly. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to tune in again next week when we'll have a brand new episode. Thanks again for watching. Bye!
Delicious.